Good evening, everybody. This is Sunday, January 16th. This is our final equity commentary tonight from Market Truth. This will be a continuation of the previous two videos. I'm going to show you three more equity tickers tonight. Again, highlighting the same principles, but I just want to show you different stocks that are all strong. They're either breaking out or are optimal times to get into them. The first one's going to be Salesforce.com. This is a stock that's been in the news. It's been very strong the last 52 weeks. You'll notice it did make a monthly broke through the monthly low volatility level last month. Again, this was a signal. I generally would not short stocks that are in really strong uptrends, but this is certainly a signal not to try to buy it. However, this month to start the year, it did break through that level, 143.86. It struggled to get through the weekly this week, but at the end of the week, this is again on the lower right-hand panel. This is the intraday levels, and when we zoom in on this, again, not as close, but still an outstanding entry. 142.27 is the low level, and we traded down to 142.77. So within 50 cents on a $150 stock is pretty good. We traded down here twice, so this is, again, a great way to enter a stock that's not letting anybody in. Again, most people will question whether this is even a pullback, but when you get in this ticker, and it didn't matter whether you got in at 142 and a half, whether you got in at 143, 143 and a half, the stock went out today at 146 and a half. So you got a $3 head start. I mentioned in previous videos, I normally would not enter stocks on a Friday. I'm just taking the weekend as the opportunity to show you how these intraday levels work. Let's look at Mercado Libre, another strong stock. You'll notice that after it made a 52-week high up here at 76.81, that it did have some trouble. It broke through the monthly level in October. It broke through the monthly level in November. Pretty much went off my screen, came back, broke through it in December with the strong rally we had, and now it's breaking above it. That level is $73. Broke above it this week. Stock didn't do a whole lot, but here I just want to showcase two things to you. Lower left-hand corner, this is the weekly. Notice how we bounced off of it twice, so this was a great entry around $72.50. On Thursday, we traded down there again, and then even on an intraday level again, Friday, you're trying to pick your spots. You've watching it. It broke out to the upside on the monthly. Now you're just looking for your spots. Here's the intraday low volatility level around $72. We failed there. The stock goes out Friday at $75. Once again, you're $3 in the money. Let's look at one more ticker here. ISRG. A stock that is not strong, but this used to be one of the darlings on CNBC and James Cramer's show. Peaked at 393.92. Just showing you that this thing basically for a few months has gone nowhere. It's been building a base, failed at the monthly vol level in November, failed there in December on both the high and the low, and failed the first time it traded up there. Let me zoom in on this a little. You can see these levels. Failed down here, failed to the upside, failed to the downside, pretty much range bound, and now it's breaking out. So this is pretty significant. It hasn't done this in a while. It's rubbing up against that quarterly level. Most likely will take it out. Last week it broke through the weekly at 272, and once again, let me go ahead and make this a little larger for you. 279.10. The intraday low vol level was 278, so within a dollar. Trades down there. Once again, where you got in here doesn't really matter. You're looking for a rejection of this level. Let's say you got in around 280. Put your stop at the low of the day. The stock goes out for the weekend at 288.41. You've got an $8 head start. Once again, I do not recommend entering positions on Friday, but for future discussions, this is something that happens a lot. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you get these intraday pullbacks that gives you great entries into strong trends. That'll be it for tonight, guys. That was 3 equity videos we did. We'll be doing more videos for you next week. Good luck, guys. Have a great weekend.